the Streaming Stones. So this is going to be the first video that I'm doing, in which I'm going to tell you the things that are coming up for this, for those of us who love to watch live streams of Rolling Stones music, or live streams that have anything to do with or may have something to do with the Rolling Stones in any which way. Thing number one that's coming up, I'm not sure this could be read, but I'll let you know. So it's November 2nd, which is actually the day that we're in right now. It's 1 a.m. on November 2nd, but it's 6 p.m. on November 2nd. Hold on a second. 6 p.m. on November 2nd on YouTube. Discography channel Various Artists 2 will be streaming something called The Rolling Stones, The Lost Wembley Empire Pool, September 8th, second show, September 8th, 1983 second show. Well, the way they say it here is September 8th, second show, 1973, concert, bootleg, DVD. But when I put it up on the Streaming Stones on Facebook, I just say it's the Stones from September 8th, 73, second show at Wembley Empire Pool in London, England. I like to put the cities and the states and the states if they're in the United States, or countries, if they're elsewhere. I like to put all that information when I type it in on the Streaming Stones on Facebook. But what you really need to know, if you're interested in watching this is it's going to be on November 2nd, which is technically today, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So, So, if you're on the West Coast in the United States, that'll be 3 p.m. your time. In places in Europe, it'll be 11 p.m. your time. And of course, there's other time zones, so you can certainly look those up. Actually, you're on YouTube. When you click on the link, it'll tell you when it's going to be on at your time. Or at least I think it does that. That's how it always works for me, anyway. So then on November 3rd, there's a band called Vegas Demolo. They have a song called Charlie Watts. Now, it's not really necessarily about Charlie Watts. Of course, Charlie Watts is not playing on it. But it's a good tune. I like it. I heard it. I got to hear it. It's pretty good. And they're going to be doing a live stream of that song. That's going to be on November 3rd at 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, I should say. So also on November 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for those that speak Portuguese, there's something called My Portnoy de Volta ao Dream Theater. I'm sorry if I don't pronounce these things correctly. Novo Disco do Rolling Stones e mais lançamentos e noticias. So it's probably, I'm guessing this is going to be a news program of sorts. And one of the things that's going to be discussed in the news program is the Rolling Stones album. So this is going to be on Canal Vlog Rock. And that'll be on November 3rd at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Then we move to November 5th, 1:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let's make sure this is right, because sometimes people change these. Oh, looks like they changed it. And they did. It's not 1:30. It's 1 a.m. now. Sometimes these streamers change their times. That's the way it goes. So it's going to be on November 5th at 1 a.m. 1 a.m. It's going to be something called Hackney Diamonds, the Rolling Stones, ranking the tracks. Ranking like Kenny ranking. But I don't think they did that for that reason. It's really just a short, like a cool way of saying ranking. Ranking the tracks. The channel that's doing this is the 5150 show with a little trademark. So if you're gonna form a new channel, don't use that name. Okay. Right. So that's gonna be on November at 1 a.m. Excuse me, 1 a.m. 1 o'clock a.m. In fact, while I'm thinking about it, I'm gonna make that change now. Because otherwise I will certainly forget. Okay, so I made the change there on the upcoming streams, on the upcoming Stones related streams schedule, which is what this is that I'm looking at. Next thing, I'll make sure this is actually happening. Yes, it is. It is actually happening. On November 18th, of 2023 at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Shindig, the Rolling Stones, it's from, I think, 8/11/1965, or somewhere, I don't know, actually, is that the one that the date was incorrect? Maybe, I think there was something that the date was incorrect, and I never got around to correcting it. But anyhow, it's the Rolling Stones, I'm Shindig, from 1965. That's going to be streaming live on November 18th at 2023 at 4 p.m. Eastern Time. Now, channel that's going to be on is going to be the channel called Candasso, CANDASO 77. And Candasso 77 is a great channel. The person who runs that puts on a lot of good videos, not just of the Stones, but of a lot of other well-known music acts. The only downside of that is if you're someone that likes to do live chats, you have on their live chat. I think you have to speak Spanish. That's the way it looks. So what I'm doing for that one, if you're on Messenger, on Facebook Messenger, or whatever, I'm gonna try to have a live chat up and running for that on Facebook Messenger. So we can chat in English or whatever other language you chat in, whatever works for you. So anyhow, so these are all the upcoming Stone streams that I know of. Of course, there probably will be more. Some don't announce their streams until the last minute. Sometimes they don't even announce them until they're doing them. So that's why I recommend if you can get on Facebook, go onto the Streaming Stones, and then you'll be up to date, or hopefully you'll be up to date on things like this. And I think I'll probably post the links to these things and the links that I have here, that are the ones that I just talked about. I'll mention those. I'll post those in the description, and then you'll be able to just click on that, and once you do that, you'll be right where the stream is going to be. So hopefully that sounds good to you. There are probably other things I'll be doing. I don't really know yet what I'm going to do with this channel. And maybe I'll talk about some Stones news, and we'll talk about or other music news too. This is I do other music here as well. and that's that. I'll also have some streams of shows. You may have noticed that I streamed some shows that I've gone to and other things. All right. So anyhow, so this is the Streaming Stones, episode 1, I guess you can call it. And I hope you like it. Thank you very much. Bye.